In a small town nestled within the heart of a dense forest, there was a tale whispered among the locals, a tale of a girl who raised her hand and walked through the forest, only to witness the sun with a light that sent shivers down the spine. Many dismissed it as a mere legend, but others dared not venture too far into the woods, fearing what they might find. Sarah was a curious young girl with an adventurous spirit. She had heard the whispers about the girl who raised her hand and walked through the forest, but she paid them no heed. One sunny afternoon, fueled by her curiosity, Sarah decided to explore the depths of the forest. As she wandered deeper into the woods, the trees seemed to close in around her, casting eerie shadows that danced in the dappled sunlight. Despite the feeling of unease creeping up her spine, Sarah pressed on, her curiosity driving her forward. Eventually, Sarah stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an otherworldly glow. The sun hung low in the sky, but its light was not the warm, comforting glow she was accustomed to. Instead, it cast long, twisted shadows that seemed to reach out towards her, beckoning her closer. A chill ran down Sarah's spine as she cautiously stepped into the clearing. The air felt heavy with an unnatural stillness, and the silence was deafening. She could hear the sound of her own heartbeat pounding in her ears as she gazed upon the sun with its terrifying light. Suddenly, Sarah noticed movement at the edge of the clearing. She turned to see a figure standing amidst the trees, its form obscured by the shadows. A sense of dread washed over her as she realized she was not alone. With trembling hands, Sarah raised her own hand, mirroring the actions of the girl from the legend. As she did, the figure stepped forward into the light, revealing a face twisted with malice and eyes that glowed with an unearthly brightness. Frozen with fear, Sarah watched as the figure began to advance towards her, its movements slow and deliberate. Desperate to escape, she turned and fled, the pounding of her footsteps echoing through the silent forest. Though she ran as fast as her legs could carry her, it felt as though the forest itself was conspiring to keep her trapped within its grasp. Branches reached out to snag at her clothing. Roots snaked across her path, threatening to trip her with every step. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Sarah burst through the tree line and into the safety of the town beyond. Gaspy